Hey guys, welcome. Today I'm about to take out my brand new Feel Free Lure 11.5 kayak for the first time. I've never kayaked before. Well, I've played around on one. I just paddled out and then just paddled back, but that was a completely different model. I just picked this one up 2 days ago, which was Friday. Today is Sunday, and I'm at this little backwaters lake here in Hatfield, Wisconsin. And I'm about to go take this thing out for the first time. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Can't wait to try this out. Yesterday I worked pretty hard on getting my Panoptix live scope hooked up in here, and I got it on there. It's in there. Check it out. Here's the Garmin. I made my own bracket out of some scrap stuff that I had laying around. See, this just goes down like so. It's kind of janky, but you know what? It works. It definitely works. New for the 2021 is the higher back on the seats. And everybody knows these are like super comfortable seats. I've got my bag in there, a measuring board, my fishing net, extra rod and reel, and another one. Got some live minnows. That's all I really need. I'm gonna go and try and find some crappies. Hopefully get on some nice crappies too. This is a beautiful lake. It's a hidden little gem back here, really. A lot of people know about it, but it was drained a couple years ago and a lot of the fish washed out of here. So with the Panoptix, I'm hoping I can find them fairly easy. So stick with me, guys. It's gonna be interesting. There's a little bit of a breeze out there, but I ain't scared. Oh, there. I'm finally floating. They're yelling at me. I finally got the Panoptix dialed in. Took me a minute. I think it was just because I was so shallow. I'm not seeing any fish yet, or any good schools of fish. It took me a minute. Tinkering around with that Panoptix is kind of a headache. I want to turn this thing forward, but it's so hard to reach. I was silly by putting it that far forward. Oh, there's a good school of fish. Right behind me. Actually, right there. Don't try this at home, folks. There. Very intimidated by this kayak. Very intimidated. Oh, see, it just turned on its own. Crud. It needs to have some sort of locking mechanism. Oh well, my first time out. I can tweak it as I will, I guess. Alright, so I went over to the other side. Didn't see any fish over there. Now I'm going to a different spot. I'm going to go over by the actual canal and check it out. My first fish in the boat. First ever fish in my new kayak here. And it's a crappie. Oh, he's looking pretty good. He wasn't coming off there. Well, it is about time. I've been out here for like 2 hours, marking all kinds of fish. No bites until now. I don't feel like keeping fish and cleaning fish, so there's a little water in there. I'm gonna let them go. Besides, this is my first fish in this boat, so it's the appropriate thing to do. Ooh, I'm on a big school over here. Well, guys, unfortunately, my trip is done, and very unfortunately, I only caught one fish, but whatever. It's my first time out in my feel free, and I did enjoy it. The seat, I moved it up a little. I got a little more comfortable in it. It was way better on my back and my legs. The tiny little anchor that I bought, that is not enough. The winds are only at like 5 to 8 miles an hour, but they're coming from all directions. I feel like I needed an anchor up front and an anchor in the back, and not just this little 1.5 pound anchor. I'm thinking like 15 to 20 pounds per front and the back of the boat. That was terrible, especially out on a lake like that. On a river, it'd probably be different. I just need one little anchor and call it good. But other than that, I really liked it. It was comfortable. Panoptix worked pretty good. I got that dialed in. Seen all kinds of crappies. I mean, hundreds of them. There's just massive amounts of crappies in here. But they weren't hungry. They were not hungry at all. The water temps were low versus last weekend when I was up on the main lake. The main lake was 56. This just hit 50. It was at 48 earlier. But yeah, that's it. A couple more weekends from now, I'll be taking a trip down the river, a camping trip, 3 nights. So solo as well. So that's gonna be a good time. I can't wait. I just had a fly land on my ear. Alright guys, I'm out. Take it easy.